As a Marvel fanboy myself, I was already really excited about seeing Spider-Man Far From Home. But then when I heard they were confiscating our phones at the door of the screening, and after several warnings about not spoiling the movie with our reviews, it seemed like Marvel might be hiding something pretty big. But did I get too excited? Spider-Man Far From Home is pretty good. The problem with that is, pretty good falls way short of the bar that Marvel has set for the last 10+ years, and that's pretty disappointing. This movie has all the humor and action of its predecessor, Homecoming, but somehow fails to deliver overall. Tom Holland remains my favorite Peter Parker Spider-Man of the big screen, and they got rid of that iron spider suit, which bothered me so much in Infinity War and Homecoming, because to me, vulnerability is very much a part of Spider-Man's character, and Tony Stark's virtually invincible suit of high-tech armor removes that vulnerability. Zendaya is a great MJ, dark and brooding and hilarious, while ultimately vulnerable herself. The chemistry between Peter and MJ is amazing and wonderfully awkward, like we all remember 16-year-old love to be. There's an innocence there that we lose as we age, and it's captured perfectly in the performances of Holland and Zendaya.
You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value?
No. No, that's not what I meant at all. I was just...
I'm messing with you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You look pretty too.
Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio is among the better villains in the MCU, and the CGI is impressive. The action set pieces, especially the trippy early showdowns between Mysterio and Spidey, are very cool. But somehow Spider-Man Far From Home is less than the sum of its parts. I was expecting a movie that would essentially set up the next phase of the MCU, and it does to some extent, but ultimately what we're getting is a somewhat pedestrian superhero movie that's a little more than a placeholder. Sure, a major theme in this movie is who will be the next Iron Man, but other than asking that question ad nauseum, Spider-Man Far From Home does very little to push the MCU forward, in my opinion, and that's disappointing.
Are you going to step up or not?
As usual, there are mid-credit and end-credit scenes that are worth sticking around for. The mid-credit scene in particular, however, felt to me more like it should have just been the way the movie ended. It was good, but not really on par with most Marvel offerings. So overall, this one's pretty good. But while there are great moments throughout this movie, Spider-Man Far From Home is far from great itself.
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
You don't want any part of this.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?